this is a serious one. And yes, it's Thanksgiving, and I've been wearing all my festive hats, but I put my regular hat on because it's a situation that warrants seriousness. This is, and you know, I changed everything up, so I can't name the parent, and I'm not going to name the location, and I'm not going to. But hopefully this parent, and I'll send you a private message, and hopefully you see this. You need to private message me, or we need to communicate, because this is a situation that is going to be out of, and it might be, you answered this question a few weeks ago, and so I don't know how this has escalated, but yeah, they're dogging you. They're the whole program's messed up. All right. The behavior plan's messed up. I promise you. The services are absolutely screwed up. They're not servicing him globally, in my viewpoint. They're not addressing it to the point. I mean, there's a reason why he's eloping, and nobody's getting to the bottom of it. There's a reason that he's reacting like he is at school, and nobody's getting to the bottom of it. And so they're approaching your child in a traditional way, with a traditional mindset, when your son is anything but traditional. And they will not change for him. They want him to change for them, and that's not going to happen, especially if he has Aspergers, high functioning autism. It's just not going to happen. So, you know, it's the adults that need to, I mean, we really need accommodations for the adults, not necessarily for your son, so that they act different. But that's not going to do you any good if you're facing, you know, truancy issues and threats from an SRO officer on a welfare check, and a potential involvement of CPS. I mean, you know, this is, it could turn bad real quick. But I can tell you, a good functional behavior assessment, having the right third-party professional that's competent with an expertise in behavior, with a clear expertise in high-functioning autism, and then competency-based training for the staff on your son's behavior and his needs, making sure that we are really addressing his social communication deficits through a speech-language pathologist, along with his language deficits, because I'm sure that they're embedded in there, which, of course, is going to filter over and impact his academics in the areas of reading and math. I'm just theorizing. You didn't put any of that in there. But these would all be reasons why he may be eloping and not wanting to be there, or melting down. Because he's quite cognizant of his deficits, and nobody's listening, nobody's addressing those. Nobody is teaching him in his learning style. And of course he's going to react like this. You know, it's just amazing that, you know, these people at the school do not understand that if he's not having these issues at home, okay. So all of these things build together, all right? But I can tell you the biggest thing that's going to make the biggest difference is going to be the behavioral support wrapping around everything else. You know, you need a hard candy shell, you know, on the outside, and that's what the behavioral piece is, and then everything else is in the middle. It can be fixed. It can be fixed, but I mean, this is out of your ballpark. I know where you live, so this is one of those situations to where we may be able to assist you, but you just need to respond back to me in the private message, and we can go from there. And I'm sorry I didn't see this until today. You know, I try to approve these things in order, and I don't necessarily cheat and look ahead. Okay, so Hang in there.